Good morning. Good morning. We're going to ease into the week. It is Tuesday, December 26th, Boxing Day, if you celebrate that. An interesting history if you want to look that up. Thank you for watching or watching when it gets uploaded later. This is Bookeemonsters. My name is PK, and on Tuesdays, we look at mysteries. Hi, Annalise. How are you doing? Did you have a good Christmas? Did everybody have a good Christmas? Mine was pretty good. We was quiet, which is how we like it. We did get a dusting of snow, so it was a white Christmas. Hey, Mary. Well, the big day has come and gone, so happy Tuesday. Hope everyone had a very Merry Christmas. I hope you did too. Hi, Annalise. Good to see you. Yeah, we it's been in the 50s for several weeks, and then we dipped down into the 20s and 30s, and actually yesterday morning when I walked, it was 10 degrees. It's quite, oh yeah, still white Christmas. So we're supposed to get up to almost 40 today, so it won't last, which is perfectly okay with me. But it was very nice. Food went well. Gifts went mostly well. Yay, Christmas. All right, so shall we look at, there's not a whole lot of new leases out there, but we will look at them. First up, I will show you one I am most excited about. This is by Darcy Wilde. It says it's book 2 of 2 in the Useful Woman series. It's actually book 7 of 7. I don't know why they count strangely, but this is called The Secret of the Lady's Maid. This is set during Regency times. Yes, do start at the beginning. Rosalind Thorne's quick wits and discretion have proved invaluable to London's haute ton. Success has at last brought her financial stability and a new home, which she shares with her best friend, Alice Littlefield. But now trouble has infiltrated Rosalind's sanctuary, and the reputations in danger include her own. Alice has formed a tender attachment to Amelia, the maid in their employ, and her affection is returned. But before meeting Alice, Amelia was involved with Kate Leviton, daughter of a well-respected family. The scandalous liaison caused the Levitons to banish Kate to the house of her widowed cousin. Amelia has no expectation of seeing Kate again until she stumbles upon her in the marketplace looking deathly ill. ... I do like that series a lot. That just came out today. Mary says, not white here. Yesterday was a lovely day in the upper 50s. Today is raining. Nice. It held off for a day. Oh, yeah. But now you can get all cozy and read and drink hot beverage. All right. These are the mysteries they are saying coming out this week, or actually probably today, because Tuesday is release day. First one here is Coconut Drop Dead by Olivia Matthews. Find sleuth Lindsay Murray investigating the death of a reggae singer to make sure the real killer faces the music. It's the opening day of Brooklyn's annual Caribbean American Heritage Festival, and Spice Isle Bakery is thrilled to be one of the event's food vendors. After all, the Murrays have been attending the festival for years. Co-owner Lindsay Murray hopes their West Indian pastries and finger foods draw people back to the bakery in Little Caribbean. She's looking forward to having fun, connecting with customers, and celebrating with her family. But when an up-and-coming reggae band's lead singer dies, Lindsay's cousin asks her for help investigating the suspicious death. When the police then arrest the wrong person, Lindsay can't help but wonder if she'll be able to catch the killer before the last note. We also probably have in here some domestic thrillery things. Mystery thriller. That's Not My Name by Megan Lally. She thought she had her life back. She was wrong. A gripping debut thriller perfect for fans of blah blah blah. It was a mistake to trust him. Shivering and bruised, a teen wakes up on the side of a dirt road with no memory of how she got there or who she is. A passing officer takes her to the police station, and not long after, a frantic man arrives. He's been searching for her for hours. He has her school ID, her birth certificate, and even family photos. He is her father. Her name is Mary, or so he says. When Lola slammed the car door and stormed off into the night, Drew thought they just needed some time to cool off, except Lola disappeared, and the sheriff, his friends, and the whole town are convinced Drew murdered his girlfriend. Forget proving his innocence. He needs to find her before it's too late. The longer Lola is missing, the fewer leads there are to follow, and the more danger they are both in. Interesting. The Vacation House by Jane Shemilt. Shemilt? She's been nominated for an Edgar. Weaves a breathtaking tale of betrayal, family, and secrets from the past in this crackling novel of psychological suspense. Two women, two secrets, one terrible night. Paxos, Greece. Vacation House is a luxurious getaway for a wealthy English family. Windows open to sun and the sea, and a sparkling swimming pool and a verdant garden. One hot summer night, while the parents and their friends drink wine and amuse themselves, a young woman, the teenage daughter of the Greek caretaker, ventures for a walk on their private beach. Her life will never be the same again. London, England, 10 years later. Julia is the perfect spouse and mother. Slender, blonde, expensively dressed, she's the classic yummy mummy of high society. Cook, organizer, arm candy, and speechwriter to her influential husband. But behind her winning smile is a stifled woman trapped in a gilded cage, stricken with anxiety and perfectionism. When Julia meets Laurel, a therapist who promises to help her find fulfillment, Julia opens herself up to the hope of a different future beyond the past. What happened in Greece all those years ago that binds these two women together? And will uncovering the truth destroy everything or set them free? This is the last week of the year. Have you met your reading goals? Do you want to meet your reading goals? Do you have a certain type of book that you like to read at the last of the year? I know that Sarah at Bookish Knitter likes to read thrillers. There are here in abundance. The Weekend Retreat by Tara Laskowski. A wealthy family's vacation at their lush winery estate becomes a weekend to kill for in this deliciously twisted locked room style novel. Every year, the illustrious Van Ness siblings, heirs to a copper fortune, gather at their lush winery estate for a joint birthday celebration. It's a tradition they followed nearly all their lives, and now they are back with their significant others for a much needed weekend of rest and relaxation away from the public spotlight. With lavish comforts, gorgeous scenery, and indulgent drinking, the trip should be the perfect escape. But it soon becomes clear that even a remote, idyllic getaway can't keep out the problems simmering in each of their lives. As old tensions are reignited, the three couples are pushed to the edge. Will their secrets destroy them, or will they destroy each other first? And who's been watching them from beyond the vineyard gates? When a torrential rainstorm hits, shock, surprise, plunging them into darkness, the answers prove all too deadly. Dot, 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 dot. Always with the storms. Not quite. No way to do it this close to the end, but starting anew for 2024 because I'm reading again and will set a goal for that year. Very good. My what? No, I may have a good goal. Having a goal in 2024 besides fact reads. Gotcha. Two Two Dead Wives by Adele Parks. Lost, missing, murdered. How do you find a woman who didn't exist? Is a case that has gripped a nation. A woman with a shocking secret is missing, presumed dead, and her two husbands are suspects in her murder. DCI Clements knows the dark side of human nature and that love can make people do treacherous things. You can't presume anything when it comes to crimes of the heart. Until a body is found, this scandalous and sad case remains wide open. Stacy Jones lives a quiet life in a small village, nursed by her father as she recovers from illness and shielded from any news of the outside world. But their reclusive life is about to be shattered. How are these families linked, and can any of them ever rebuild their lives in the wake of tragedy? read and find out what waits in the woods. That is a pretty cover, though, by Terry Parlato. Her ballet career derailed by injury, a once promising young dancer returns to her hometown only to face a grisly discovery and the increasingly alarming realization that nothing from her past is quite what she believed. When Esme Foster, she was destined to be a ballet, be in the ballet. Esme Foster left the Boston suburbs to become a professional ballerina. The future shimmered with promise. 11 years later, her career has been derailed by an injury, and Esme knows it's time to come back to Greybridge to help her brother care for their ailing father. But her return coincides with an unthinkable crime. Kara Cunningham, one of Esme's high school friends, is found dead in the woods behind the Fosters' house. Esme is shocked and grieving, but also uneasy. In her dreams, she still sees the man who showed up at the scene of the car accident that killed her mother and told Esme he was going to kill her, too. Family and friends insisted the figure was a product of Esme's imagination, that she was concussed after the crash. But she and Kara looked alike, sharing the same petite build, the same hair color. Could Kara's murder have been a case of mistaken identity? Detective Rita Myers is familiar with close-knit communities like Graybridge, where beneath the friendliness there are whispers of secrets. The town has seen other tragedies too, including the long-ago drowning of a young girl in a pond deep in the woods. Even within the once close circle of friends that included Kara and Esme, Rita discerns a ripple of mistrust. Day by day, Esme discovers more about the place she left behind and the friends and family she thought she knew. Soon, shining a light into the darkness to learn what really happened the night Kara died is the only way she can bring the nightmare to an end. Dot, 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 dot. Hey, Storm. Good morning. Thank you for being here. We're looking at mysteries. Let's see. Let's go here. I think we stopped somewhere here. At least we can start here and see where it takes us. Bad Catitude, fifth in the Cat Whisker Cafe Mysteries. We always double check the release date. Yes, because I like to sneak things in. This is by Sarah May Bird. Willow has, let's see, ribbons, pageants, and catnapping mayhem. Willow has tempted fate by thinking her life had grown quiet. Now she finds herself running the inaugural cat pageant in Catton Strawless. But the owners are proving cattier than the felines, what with broken marriages, backstabbing best friends, and nasty online videos. These owners will stop at nothing to win, but when sabotage escalates to catnapping, Willow must track down the stolen kitty before it's too late. So if you're looking for a cozy that doesn't have any kind of murder, even off page, off stage, that might be one for you. At least so far, it sounded like there wasn't a murder. The Price of Greed by Carrie Beauvais, third in the Price of Murder series. Kindle Unlimited. It is out this week. A family tree full of money and lies. A clairvoyant actress trying to fit in. Can she keep her secrets without taking the final curtain? 1885. Arabella Price has opening day nerves. Appointed to organize her new hometown's much anticipated winter festival, the wealthy widow ignores her ghostly companion's discomfort when gatecrashers and flying drinks interrupt the pre event welcome party. But when one of her VIP hotel guests plummets from a second story room to his death, she's horrified when he turns out to have been poisoned. Hearing worrisome gossip about the victim's powerful kin, Arabella struggles to stay out of the investigation for fear it will sour her blossoming friendship with the sheriff. But after she takes in the handsome lawman to help him recuperate from an accident, she's delighted when he asks for her sharp-eyed assistance in hunting down the long list of possible suspects. Can she use her paranormal powers to dig up the truth before the walls cave in on her future? Odds are in her favor. Aunt Eve's Last Bite. Strange. 169 pages, so novella-ish, by L.K. Gamble. Arnold Penny gathers his family at the Grand Vista Hotel to inform them of an offer to purchase the popular tourist destination Granny Bell's or Apple Orchard. He intends to accept the bid and distribute the proceeds among them, but chaos ensues. One family member returns after 40 years of being presumed dead and doesn't find a warm welcome home. Another family member dies in a manner reminiscent of an old family curse. Was it a freak accident or was she murdered? Okay. Will be to make my apps cost effective. Ah, nice. No cover for that one. Reagan Davis, last but not least. Deep Fried Death by Maddie Day. It is out today. Doesn't say what order it is in the Country Store Mysteries series. Many residents of Southlick, Indiana claim the outhouse race, in which competitors push old-timey outhouse replicas on wheels at the annual Abe Martin Festival on Memorial Day, is the best thing since indoor plumbing. Just because country store and restaurant owner Robbie Jordan has too much to do managing her new deep fryer as well as an old lover reappearing, she's not going to miss out on the fun. Plus, it's good for business. But when a dead body and a cast iron skillet tumble out of the pans and pancakes outhouse entry on the race route, it seems someone is trying to frame Robbie in a most unconventional way. Now she'll need to be privy to the townsfolk's secrets as she races to flush out the kill. Oh, the puns, the puns. A neighborly stabbing by Libby Howard. 5th. Oh, this comes out in January. Forget you saw that. We didn't see that. Morbid Monday. That came out in November. Excuse me, coffee. A Lethal Crumb. Let us check this one out and see. We had a good run there. Nope, January. We did Coconut Drop Dead. This orb was made for seeing. Okay. What do you think of those covers that are kind of pretty obviously self or very low budget generated? This is by Scarlett Moss, 3rd in the Magnolia Bay Cozy Mysteries. 153 pages. Came out this week. When a witch, her cat, and a ghost hunter collide, it's not just sparks that fly. In Magnolia Bay, where the mystic meets the mundane, Cassie's life spirals into a supernatural whirlwind with the arrival of Montgomery Ellsworth Price III. This flamboyant paranormal investigator, notorious for his questionable ethics, has his sights set on unearthing the town's secrets. But when Price vanishes under mysterious circumstances, it's up to Cassie to unravel a puzzle that's as hilariously bizarre as it is dangerously deep. She does it in 153 pages. Killing Me Softly. by Julie Mulhern. 17th in the Country Club Murders by Julie Mulhern, 190 pages, came out this week. Ellison Russell Jones's best friend Libba has a questionable track record when it comes to men, but finally, she selected a good one. Charlie Ardmore hails from a fine family, plays a mean game of golf, and is a cardiologist. Even Mother approves. But when Charlie's patients start dying, whispers begin. Is Charlie a killer? Could Harrington Walford, Ellison's beloved father and one of Charlie's patients, be the next to die? Can Ellison stop a killer in time? Probably well, we might have time for another one. Irish Milkshake by Carleen O'Connor, Peggy Earhart, and Liz Ireland. This is an anthology. And a little ahead of its time, isn't it? Let's check the date. Came out this week. Well, if you're looking for something for St. Patrick's Day in 3 months. Milkshake Murder by Carleen O'Connor, Murder Most Irish by Peggy Earhart, and Mrs. Claus and the Luckless Leprechaun. So one of these is kind of timely, by Liz Ireland. Public Anchovy #1. Okay, that's funny. By Mindy Quigley, third in the Deep Dish Mysteries. I think I've heard of this series. I've not read it. We're just going to double check the date. Yep, we're good. While Geneva Bay's upper crust gets ready to party down at a prohibition-themed fundraiser, pizza chef Delilah O'Leary is focused on seeing her struggling restaurant through the winter slow season. The temperature outside is plummeting, but Delilah's love life might finally be heating up as hunky police detective Calvin Capone seems poised to finally make a move. But Delilah's hopes of perfecting a new free-from pizza recipe for a charity bash are dashed when a dead body crashes the party. Soon, Capone, Delilah, and her entire staff are trapped in an isolated mansion and embroiled in a dangerous game of cat and mouse. To catch an increasingly desperate killer, Delilah will have to top all her previous crime-solving accomplishments and a few pizzas, too. That's all we have time for. The bell has rung. We know nothing. That's hilarious. Love them and the puns. Wow, what a title, an Irish milkshake. Interesting titles today. Milkshakes, anchovies, and the like. Ah, the bells. Hope everyone has a great day and hope to see some of you on Rosanna's later today. Definitely. We'll be there. So, Tuesday, kind of have to adjust being a holiday weekend. Today is Tuesday. We are going to do sprints tonight at 6:05 Mountain Time, 8:05 Eastern. Hope you are there. We'll be doing it for 2.5 hours. Bring your own book or work on a project like I'll be doing, or just close your eyes after a day back in the saddle if that is truly the case. Some of you have the day off with it being Boxing Day, so or just having a lucky kind of day. We are probably going to be swamped with Broken Springs today with the temperature changes and being closed for 3 days. So we will probably be busy, and I have to do payroll, all kinds of fun things today. So tonight, I hope you're there tonight. Let us know what you're reading and so forth. Bring a friend. Bring a book. And hope you have a good day. And as the banner says here, don't be a bookworm. Be a bookie monster. Nom, nom, nom. God bless.